The donations were a total of $16,000. Does that sound about right?
No. I'm not rich. I don't give that kind of, any kind of money.
A common thread amongst the victims was that they were surprised their names and information were being used by ActBlue. But Janice did not seem to care.
I don't want to dispute ActBlue. I don't want to help the Republicans in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Well, the Republicans have done enough dishonest shit, so if we've gotten by with that much money, I say hell yes.
$12,000 in donations. Does that sound right?
Laundering money, maybe?
Exactly.
Many citizen journalists are starting to investigate ActBlue on their own. An undercover citizen journalist met with several elderly citizens who donated to ActBlue in Texas, in Burnett County, and Stevens County. This report comes on the heels of two elderly citizens in Montgomery County, which generated a response from the sheriff's office there after they said they didn't make these donations and received refunds from ActBlue. We've learned the Attorney General of Texas is now looking into the matter. And now, dozens and dozens of more citizen journalists are reaching out to OKeefe Media Group with tapes. The Texas AG's office has issued a civil investigative demand after the OKeefe Media Group investigation and put out a press release saying that ActBlue has cooperated with their ongoing investigation, changing their requirements to now include CVV codes on the credit card. In our most recent publication featuring ActBlue in Texas, we referenced an article that was sent to us by Current Revolt. The article claimed a source that information at the First Assistant Brent Webster in the Texas AG's office had been sitting on the ActBlue investigation. We spoke with Brent Webster. Here is his response. Quote, "Any allegation that I have undercut our investigation into ActBlue is ludicrous, particularly given that I urged our office to initiate the investigation in the first place. I have dedicated substantial resources to this investigation, including some of our office's most talented lawyers. This ongoing investigation has been very productive. We do not comment on the status of pending investigations, but we will make every effort to enforce Texas law when it is being violated, as we have consistently done during my time at the Office of the Attorney General." The first victim was Janice Bosco in Horseshoe Bay, Texas. When our citizen journalist asked if Janice had indeed made over 648 donations totaling around $16,000, Janice laughed and promptly stated, "No, I don't believe that many donations."
I'm looking for Miss Janice Bosco.
It's me.
Janice, there were 648 donations made in your name to a super PAC. It's a election committee called ActBlue.
Right.
The donations were a total of $16,000. Does that sound about right?
No. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Harris supporter. I'm not rich. I don't give that kind of, any kind of money.
Janice Bosco seemed to be okay with ActBlue using her name for more donations than she actually gave. Janice stated, quote, "I don't want to help the Republicans in any way, shape, or form."
I don't want to dispute ActBlue. I don't want to help the Republicans in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Well, the Republicans have done enough dishonest shit, so if we've gotten by with that much money, I say hell yes.
A common thread amongst the victims was that they were surprised their names and information were being used by ActBlue. But Janice did not seem to care.
If there is some type of funny business going on, would you be able to contact me? I mean, if you looked through your or it just doesn't matter.
I wouldn't have any idea how I would go about doing that. I'm not going to. I'm a horrible record keeper.
Now meet Karen Robertson's husband. They live in Killeen, Bell County, Texas. Let's see what Karen Robertson's husband has to say about these donations, said to be made in his wife's name.
Over 600 donations that were submitted in Karen Robertson's name to ActBlue.
600?
It amounted to over 12,000 in donations. Does that sound right? To ActBlue?
ActBlue maybe once a month.
Karen's husband was taken aback by these numbers, saying that's weird, and she's given them some, but not that amount. Something is wrong.
Do you think there maybe could have been some type of fraud then? Because
that's weird.
I wanted to just ask her if it sounds about right where she donated that amount of money. No. Okay.
She's given them some, but that's it. I mean, not $12,000.
Not $12,000.
Yeah.
Sir, what do you think it's in the realm of?
That she's given?
Yeah, like fully.
$25 a month.
For how long?
A year, maybe.
Okay, so we're talking nowhere near 12 grand.
$300. Something's wrong. We haven't given that much.
It's around about 12,000 in donations over 600 times.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's not only fraud, but there could be other things,
Way
like,
to go, Democrats.
Yeah, money laundering or something like that.
Another potential victim's husband that our citizen journalist spoke with is the husband of Margaret Kaylor, who had an astonishing amount of over 5,000 donations totaling around $136,000. Not that much money, Margaret's husband exclaims.
Margaret Kaylor.
Yeah.
Just trying to get a hold of her because there was over 5,000 donations submitted in her name to a super PAC called ActBlue, which is
some time ago.
Yeah, it was about $136,000, sir. Does that sound right at all to you?
Not that much money, but she used to give a lot. She's dementia now.
When you say a lot, what exact like what do you like? Is 20,000, 30,000, or is 100,000 too much?
100,000 over several years.
I
don't think in 1 year.
Right. Okay. So I believe that it is, within a fiscal year, which would have been 23, the fiscal 23 year, or 2023 fiscal year.
Not in 23.
Okay.
Margaret's husband took the words right out of our mouth.
Yeah,
the donors can say
money, maybe.
Exactly.
That's what we're wondering. And then you have people who do this.
Wanted to speak to Susan. I see that she has some sizable donations. Are you familiar with ActBlue?
No, it's okay. I'm busy right now. Thanks.
Okay.
We need your help with this ongoing investigation. We'd like to know, after the ActBlue group claims that they've changed the CVV numbers, is this still happening after February of 2024? We believe it is. To be considered to have OMG publish your story and get paid, you'll need to present accurate information both to the potential victim on video and to OKeefe Media of data from this year, 2024, which clearly shows anomalies and excessive, unrealistic donations. We also need the bank statements with redacted personal information from the donors showing proof that they did not make these excessive donations. Citizen journalists should ask the donors to call ActBlue and say that you're recording the call. Their number is 617-517-7600, and they should dispute the fraudulent transactions that have been made in their name and ask for clarification. Follow these steps and OKeefe Media will publish your story. You can get paid, and we can get to the bottom of this ActBlue investigation together.